The present does not limit them, it propels them. Their mistakes are not failures. They are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because every day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Risk is not a threat. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. The conversations he has are not casual. They are strategies in disguise. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. His investments are made in places where others don't yet know there is opportunity. Their systems are not methods. They are philosophies. Contracts are signed on islands where others only go to rest. The silences in his meetings are more revealing than 1,000 speeches. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction, because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures. Detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. Chaos does not disorient them, it energizes them, because they see opportunities where others only perceive problems. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Watches do not mark hours, they mark commitments with key people. The respect he generates is not demanded, it's imposed. He does not pay memberships, he is the one who authorizes others to have them. Knowledge is not information, it's applied power, because they know that wisdom without action is wasted potential. The figures do not impress him, they only motivate him to rebuild. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Most people count the days until Friday, but she has lost count of the months because her schedule is written by opportunities, not dates. Each letter sent has a calculated destination and a hidden objective. Patience is not passivity, it's preparation, because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. The signatures he collects are not autographs, they are alliances. People mark times on clocks, but his time is measured in market movements and decisions that cannot wait. The plane does not take off until everything is as he expects. Speed is not haste, it's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines, like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. Because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. He does not give interviews, he gives results. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. The words he chooses are not decorative, they are fine bullets. Because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. The walls of his meeting room are shielded with agreements. Power is not domination, it's magnetism. The ability to attract resources towards their vision without the need for persuasion. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because every small present renunciation becomes future freedom. The chair where he sits was made to support those who move the board. Quality is not the goal, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Legacy is not inheritance, it's momentum, the force that will continue to transform the world long after their departure. Because every feeling is data about the state of the world. Gratitude is not a feeling, it's recognition that every success was possible thanks to systems that others do not see. The phrases he repeats are internal keys, not motivational mantras. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. Their teams are not employees, they are extensions of their vision, multipliers of impact trained to think like them. The watches he wears do not mark fashion, they mark connection. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because each day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Their routines are not habits, They are rituals of power that align mind, body, and purpose towards specific goals. Their mistakes are not weaknesses, they are investments in wisdom, because every paid failure becomes refined instinct. The present is not a prison, it's a lever, because they use the current reality as a fulcrum to move the world. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. Quality is not an option, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. His rest is not leisure, it's part of the plan. Power is not strength, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. The breeze entering his balcony was calculated when building it. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call. The doors he opens do not have standard locks. The scent of expensive incense marks the beginning of his most productive hour. Fear does not paralyze them, it informs them, because every calculated risk is a door to unexplored territories. Each breakfast has a goal, each lunch a partner. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. Their thoughts are not ideas, they are seeds, because each concept is designed to grow and transform into tangible reality. Taxis do not exist in his reality. Everything is discrete transfer. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. The wind on his terrace sounds different. Each step he climbs, he designed himself. Their decisions are not reactions, they are creations, because each choice is a conscious act of building the future. Their goals are not dreams, they are commitments, because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment. Learning is not a process, it's a state, because they maintain active curiosity that turns every experience into knowledge. The lights in his residence do not illuminate, they highlight authority. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. His way of looking disarms speeches. The trips he takes are not tourism, they are silent advances. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. Money is not the objective, it's oxygen. Gold does not shine as much as the silence he generates when he enters. Knowledge is not accumulation, it's transformation, because they know that information without action is lost potential. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. In his calendar, there are names, not hours. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Failure does not define them. It refines them. Failure is not defeat, it's education. Because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. The messages he sends do not have emojis, they have power. Their objectives are not ambitions, they are commitments, because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. Competition does not worry them, they study it, because they understand that rivals are masters in disguise. Deeper, the value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. Their decisions are not options, they are commitments, because each choice is an act of faith in the future they create. Because they use the current reality as a platform to leap into the impossible. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. The power he emits is not seen, it's intuited. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. Control is not domination, it's influence. The ability to create conditions where others make the right decisions. Each meal has a protocol, but it does not lose flavor. Money is not a goal, it's a tool. And like any tool, its value lies in the mastery with which it is used. Pressure does not break them, it strengthens them. Like metal that is tempered under conditions that would destroy ordinary materials. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. Their words do not fill spaces, they create realities. Because they understand that language is the most powerful tool of construction. Their meetings do not have agendas, they have results, because they know that clarity of purpose eliminates the need for protocols. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because every no received reveals exactly what they need to change. Time is not money, it's opportunity, and every second invested correctly generates exponential returns. Ambition is not desire, it's responsibility, because they understand that their ability to create implies the obligation to do so. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone.